Hey guys, it's Mr. Nelson again. Today we're going to go over type 2 binary nomenclature. Now when we go over type 2 binary nomenclature, it's almost the same as type 1, okay? But there are some slight differences. If we pull up the rules from our packet and we put them up right here, we can see that type 2, we have a metal and a non-metal. We use the same rules as type 1. We tell the charge of the metal by using Roman numerals, though. Okay, but we don't know what the charge of the metal is, so we have to calculate that out. It is ionic, so we're going to have positive and negative charges. So let's go back to the problem. Here's the problem, and so we're going to look at this and we're going to say, okay, we don't know what the charge of Sn is, okay, because that is right in here. It's in the blue, and the blue represents type 2. So we're going to go, if we go back to the problem, we do know what it is for chlorine, though. So chlorine, if we go back to that again, back to the right one, we see chlorine is right here. It's a -1. Remember, this is the thing in your packet that has the monoatomic ion. So these ones all have a singular charge, which typically the metals tell us that. So we know that this right here for the charge for chlorine is going to be a -1. So if this is a -1, what is my total charge for chlorine? Well, the total charge for chlorine is a -1, and I have 4 chlorines, so I'm going to have a -4 for the total. So what is my total for tin? The total for tin has to be +4. Okay, why does it have to be +4? Well, it has to be +4 because these have to be equal but opposite. They have to cancel each other out, because if they do not cancel each other out when they're in the formula, then you're not... it's not going to be stable. So how do we figure out the charge of tin? Well, how many tins are there? There's 1. And if I take the total charge divided by 1, I end up here with a +4. So my charge for tin is +4. Now remember, this number is going to have to be in a Roman numeral when we write it out. So we're going to write out 10, S-10. And then we're going to put it in parentheses, Roman numeral 4. That's the Roman numeral 4, now the number 4. And then we're going to change chlorine to chloride, associate. And there is the name for this compound, which is a type 2 binary compound. Now, there is a shortcut. So, excuse me. That works sometimes. Now, here's that shortcut. If this subscript, in this case 1, there's not one there, but we know that it infers to be 1, is the same as the charge up here, then we can take the subscript from here, from the chlorine, and use that as the positive charge for the tin. So it's a reverse crisscross that we learned in type 1 nomenclature. So hopefully you can do this. Good luck, and hopefully this helped you out.